someone's going to have to tell these guys in the UK that the world has largely moved on from skinny jeans. And maybe they already know. Maybe it's that the jeans are so tight, they haven't been able to get them off since 2013. All right, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, today we're going to be making some very early yet completely unfair judgments of the Love is Blind UK Season 2 cast. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular Taste Takers, we're going to be nice this time, I think. Okay, quick background here. You probably already know what Love is Blind is, and you probably already know there's been a couple international versions. Let's see what we got here. Argentina, Brazil, France, Germany, Mexico, Japan, Sweden, Habibi, and of course, UK. The first season of Love is Blind UK came out around this same exact time last year, hosted by Matt and Emma Willis. And from that season, you'll be happy to know that two of those couples are still together. Nicole and our Lord and Savior, Benaya, and Jasmine and Bobby, even in the midst of her hating ass mom. Season 2 of Love is Blind UK comes out this Wednesday. I have not seen those episodes. So what you could do, just a thought, what you could do is hit that subscribe button right now. That way we could pretty much stay closer together. And that's really all I want, to be closer to you guys. All right, so today we're meeting and judging this new cast with little to no information. Is that what I would call journalistic integrity? No. But I'm in a robe drinking wine. This ain't 60 Minutes. Okay, you know the drill. We got 15 men and 15 women, about 77% of them who will never see the light of day. So kudos to Tate's Take for giving these people a platform. We doing ladies first around here because chivalry ain't all the way dead. First up, we got Anu, and I hope I even said that right. Anu is 29 and she's a singer. Anu says, "I'm looking for integrity, good morals, and nice breath." Okay. I mean, who doesn't want nice breath? But is bad breath a problem in the UK? I'm not going to look it up, but you felt the need to disclose that? Next up, we got Amy. Amy's 33 and she's a primary school teacher. Amy says, "I've had enough of guys putting in the trailer what's not in the movie. It's like false advertising." And Amy, I'm afraid you may have ate with this one. Leave it to an educator to have the best quote of the day. I mean, it is early, but it's a fire quote because we do be putting stuff in the trailer that don't always be in the movie. Budget cuts. Moving on to Ashley, who's 30, and she's a cabin crew manager. Now, I don't mind showing off a little American ignorance from time to time, but is a cabin crew manager a flight attendant? Help me out there. Anyway, Ashley says, "I'm always a cheerleader. I feel like it's my time to fall in love." It's fine. Next up, we have Barta, who's 32, and she's a sales and marketing manager. Barta says, "I want someone who's spontaneous. Let's go get ice cream in Rome." Barta, who's paying for this? I'm sure you have very qualified ice cream in your town. Okay, hello, Christine. Christine is 35, and she's an HR operations lead. Christine says, "I don't fall for the nice guy, but I also think I'm the nice girl fellas don't fall for." You know, this is extremely self-aware and a recipe for disaster at the same damn time. Then we got Danielle, who's 33, and she's an estate agent. Okay, is an estate agent just UK talk for a real estate agent? Y'all make everything sound fancier than us, and I have no choice but to take that as a sign of disrespect. Anyway, Danielle says, "My dating history has been like trying to get to my destination with no sat nav. I could do with some help." Okay, could that be GPS? Whatever. Then we got Holly, who's 30, and she's a private chef. I for sure know what that one is. Holly says, "I don't think I'm picky, but I'm not willing to settle for anything that doesn't feel electric." Question for you, Holly. Let's say you find this, but it don't stay electric. Is it possible to have Never-ending electricity? I'll let her think about that one for a second, because next up, we got Katisha. Katisha is 31, and she's a nanny and a makeup artist. Listen, I don't think we need to be putting makeup on kids. It could create for a very warped view on beauty standards and could cause some unresolved childhood trauma. You said what? She's not putting the makeup on the kids? Oh, why doesn't she just say that on here? Anyway, Katisha says, I've been single for 6 years by choice. I don't want to pick just anybody. I can't prove this, but I don't believe you. Okay, then we got Lori, who Netflix wants me to believe is 37. Okay, Lori is an interior stylist. Is that a interior decorator? Lori says, I've manifested my man. He's on my vision board. I know it's time now. Now, not to be so particular here, but here in the States, when you manifest something, it's like here. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that you're thinking about it or planning it. It's like, I have created this. So maybe if she ends up finding a husband on Love is Blind, she has manifested it. Get it? And since we're here, can the folks at headquarters give me a full screen on this old young queen?
Oh, yeah, she's definitely going to manifest a husband.
Okay, next up we have LOL. All right, well, that was immature. Next up, we have Lal. Lal is 31 and she's an account manager. Lal says, the apps aren't working, so I thought I'd put love into someone else's hand this time. And it's a fine quote. I was just expecting something funnier. I'll get out of here. Okay, now we got Megan. Megan is 28 and she's a dance and fitness instructor. Megan says, dating is a bit shambolic. No one can commit. I'm so ready to meet someone. I'm sorry, shambolic. I don't even know what that word means, but I have a feeling your outfit is shambolic. Just kidding. Next up, we got Sorro. Sorrover's 29 and she's a medical company owner. What kind of medical company do you own? Sorro says, I feel like I finally got to a point where I know who I am and what I want. Good for you. Not even 30 years old. I look forward to when you say it all over again in 10 years. Okay, hello, Sophie. Sophie's 28. She's a senior commercial manager and apparently seems very shocked to be taking a photo right now. Sophie says, the first question I'll ask is, do you like football? You can tell a lot about someone based on the club they support. Oh, let me guess. You think this silly American boy assumes she's talking about the NFL, but no, I know she's talking about soccer because I'm smart. I'm actually hugely tapped into that world. I'm a very big supporter of Ted Lasso's club, and I think we're going to go all the way this year. What'd you say? Okay. Tara. Tara is 33, and she's a coffee shop owner. Tara says, a growth mindset is important. I want someone who's going to challenge me in the right ways. And you know what? I got no notes. And last but not least, we have Yolanda. She's 26, maybe the youngest on this whole show. Yolanda is a specialist occupational therapist. She obviously made that up. Yolanda says, I have a big personality. I need someone spontaneous and adventurous. I mean, simple, to the point. It's fine. Okay, over to the men, starting with Billy. Billy's 35 and he's an Army physical trainer. My bad, Chief. Billy says, I think I'm single down to bad luck. I just haven't found a connection. I'm sorry, Billy. Did you just say bad luck? You could have put anything there. You're a physical trainer. You want me to believe that you can't find a date? You know what? It could be the pants. To the folks at headquarters, can we go full screen here? Not the worst, but we'll be monitoring the situation closely. Then we got Charlie. Charlie is 28 and he's an electrical engineer. Okay, Raiden. Charlie says, I've been a bit of a party boy in the past. I'm ready to settle down and find the one. And good luck getting these women in the house to believe that. All right, then we got Chris. Don't let me down, namesake. Chris is 33 and he's a data analyst. So I guess like colonoscopies and stuff. Anyway, Chris says, I'm a bit of a lone wolf and I like my own space. So I need someone to be patient with me. I hear you, Chris. I freaking hear you. Then we got Demila. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Demila is 31 and he's a financial analyst. So I guess like OnlyFans, just butt stuff. Anyway, Demila says, I'm a sucker for love. I want Love is Blind to sort me out and do me a solid. Does this dude know that Love is Blind don't do the work for him? Like, it just puts you in the room. Just like going to a bar puts you in the room. You still gotta tap in, bruh. Should I go full screen on this black man? Let's go full screen on this black man. He looks like his mom made him pose for this photo. Pants tightness, I'm going with a cool 7.1 on the tightometer. Moving on to Jack, who's 33. He's an app creator and founder. I think they said this dude made a dating app, and here he is on Love is Blind, so must be great for business. Anyway, Jack says, I've taken some time to work on myself. I'm ready to get back out there. And I have no reason to, but I got my eye on this guy. Next up, we got James, who's 36, and he's a real estate manager. How come he wrote it normal? James says, I'm quite an emotionally open person. I need someone to get me. And he means like understand me, not like bag me. And for that confusion alone, we're going to go full screen on this dude. And I had a feeling. This is at least a cool 8.4 on the tightometer. Yuck. Okay. Then we got my man Javin. Javin is 28 and he's a health coach. Javin says, I'm a visual type of guy, but ultimately the personality always wins. Translation, I want someone that's hot and hopefully they also have a good personality. Okay, now we have Jed. Jed is 31 and he's a configuration manager. Because I don't know what that is, I'm going to take that as a sign of disrespect. Anyway, Jed says, my mom and dad are still together. That's the kind of love I want. Okay, Jed, do you know how many moms and dads are still together, just grossly unhappy? You didn't want to follow up with they're happily married, they're still going on dates, still giving each other smooches in the hallway. I shouldn't have to coach you up like this. Just because of that, let's go full screen. Okay, that explains it. And you guys could chime in the comments here, but I'm clocking this at least an 8.2 on the tightometer. All right, moving on to Jordan. He's 29. He's a lift engineer. This dude works on elevators. Oh, you didn't think I knew that one, did you? Anyway, Jordan says, I've gone for looks in the past, but I've learned it's what's on the inside that gels you together. Oh, you just learned that? Brilliant. Then we got Cal. Cal's 32 and he's a gym owner. Cal says, I've been set up by friends before. I'm hoping for better luck this time. I'm sorry, Cal, what the hell does this even mean? You know, you can say whatever you want. What are you I've been set up by friends before. I'm hoping for better. What are you talking about? We've all been set up by friends. What does this teach me if I'm a girl reading this stuff? You know what? Just because of that, I'm going to need the fastest full screen and full screen. Headquarters, I need y'all tapped in right now. Because the way that it's hugging is cutting the circulation off. I should have known. Now there's Kieran. Kieran, don't let me down. Kieran is 28. Kieran is a gaming entrepreneur, and I desperately need to know what that means. Kieran says, I'm a naturally caring person, but I also want to be cared for. This quote is fine, but I have to go full screen just to cleanse my palate from Cal's Bulge-a-thon. So just for the folks at HQ, can you just permanently delete the last one? Let's go full screen here. You know what? I got it as a 6.8, but why is the fashion so far behind? Y'all are too close in proximity to France to allow this to happen. Do the people in Paris know this is happening in the UK? All right, then we got Patrick, who's 33, and he's a human design coach. Like God? And he's 33? I guess that's why he's wearing that Jesus of Nazareth onesie. Anyway, Patrick says, I'm really big on energy. I'll definitely be able to tell if my person is behind that wall. And that's a really good quote. That's a really good quote. I just want to tap in, just give me one quick little peek in from HQ. Could we go full screen on the Messiah? Whoa, not even wearing a onesie. Wait a minute. Can the folks at HQ give me a zoom in here?
What the hell? Oh,
Brother.
my God. No way. Yeah.
You're going on Netflix. It's a TV show broadcast all over the world. You didn't want to get a fresh pair? Okay, Ross B, not to be confused with Raz B from B2K. Ross is 32 and he's a builder. Great. So is my 3-year-old niece. A little bit more descriptive next time, bruv. Okay? Ross says, I want my happily ever after. Marriage, kids, a family, and a future. I'm 100% sure AI wrote this and did a terrible job. Whatever. Then we got Ross M. Ross is 30 and he's a barbershop owner. Ross says, loyalty is important to me. If that's there, you can build a fantastic relationship with someone. Okay, Ross M., this is excellent. You need to sit down with Ross B and coach him up. He's humiliating Rosses all over the world. And rounding out the men, we have Tom. He's 35 and he's a retired pub landlord. What even is that? What are you doing now? I have a lot of follow-up questions, but we'll get there. Tom says, life throws its challenges at you, so I'm looking for someone who can keep things light and fun. I mean, I definitely don't like it, but I guess I don't hate it. And boom, that's 15 men and 15 women coming to Love is Blind UK Season 2. Good Lord. What do we even think? Those pants are tight as fuck. God damn. How do they get away with that? They're going to be doing a lot of standing up, because sitting on that couch, how will they get up? This is nuts. Well, look, episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4 come out on Wednesday. I'm going to have a video somewhere around that time. Like, again, I haven't seen them yet, so all I know is these stupid cards, which, enough. But yeah, tap in with me this week. I have a video for that. Next week after that, on Wednesday again, they're doing 5 through 9. And then maybe, I guess, a finale the week after, just one episode, maybe 10. Okay, all right. Well, let me do my little ending thing. As always, thanks for checking out Tate's Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, how tight are your pants today? Between me and you, I'm not even wearing any. Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace. Woo. I mean, I'm definitely wearing pants right now. Like, to be sitting here doing a whole YouTube video without pants would be crazy. But you wouldn't really know. I'm not like I'm going to get up to show you the truth. But I'm wearing them, obviously. But if I wasn't, I wouldn't get up, you know? Fuck it.